Hello.
We're back.
So we already have a question, and it is, should we guess what the word is going to be?
They said fumble fingers.
Yes.
So the word of the hangout is...
Snowflake and Molly.
And we have them both here with us.
Yes.
Both here.
Oops. Snowflake just got a little bit upset.
She doesn't like to be the center of attention.
Hello, everybody. What's everybody working on?
Well, I just finished adding all of my mom's maternal cousins, first cousins, and I'm thinking of adding her paternal cousins in and after the stream probably. I'm not going to do it while we're going live, so.
Is that related to the Olympians, or is that your personal research?
Personal stuff. I'm not on a team, remember?
Okay.
Actually, no, wait. I am on a team, actually, yes. It's a very, very intergalactic team, you might say. Yeah, team group.
Intergalactic planetary.
Yes. It's a very prestigious team, you know.
Oh, Rosalie says that she has somebody, she's got the one that was born in her hometown in Australia connected, and he's at 16 degrees from her. That's great.
Oh, wow.
Good job.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, I found out that one of my Olympians, his wife is buried sort of about 5 k's away from where I live. It's like, if I had known that, I could have gone and taken a photo of the grave. But we got a picture on the final grave. Like it got added.
Nice.
Hey, are you regenerating?
Yes.
Yes, this is a new form of Doctor Who. Did you know that we're shifting species this time?
Yeah.
It's like the sun is setting right through this window, and there's nowhere for me to go.
I can tell you guys the status of the 4 that are on our team, but then maybe that would be a spoiler.
That would be a spoiler.
Right, so we can't talk about that, but I can see things between our 4. That's interesting. Hush, hush, wink, wink. Say no more.
Any interesting last names that anybody had? I've been working on skeletons. This lady got married into the skeleton family, so she's Helen Skeleton.
I thought you said she had skeletons in her family.
Well, if you think about it, we're all skeletons.
Are there going to be some black sheep in this family?
Oh, probably yes.
Well, I have cousins that have the last name of this.
Yeah.
Huh.
And
I have a... Go ahead.
Yeah, and then one of my cousins, his nickname is Bones.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Oh, here we go. Robin working on it. Mr. Bacon, and the next profiler is Mr. Ham.
There you go.
There we go.
Now I'm hungry.
So that should be the next word of the day. Bacon and ham.
Yeah.
Some kudos there for Darren.
Yeah.
Another good your face look like.
Another good way is the selfie thread.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Good way to see, oh, that's what that person looks like. Hey, that's cool.
Greg's
Hi, Greg.
Hey, Greg.
Greg added a picture of his maple. We have people adding pictures of the trees, Greg, that you'll like to see out there on the selfie space page.
Yeah.
So, Darren, I thought, do you have an interesting story to share from your...
Yeah. So, one of my Olympians, he's on the Aspiring Aspens team. His name's Herbert Terrell Bannigan. his great granduncle had 7 kids, and unfortunately 5 of them died in a fire.
Mm.
That was the Iroquois Theatre Fire in Chicago in 1903. So yeah,
Really interesting.
it was interesting.
Very tragic, yeah.
Tragic, yeah.
Yeah, very tragic, but very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not.
So is that Olympian? What was it from the area, or are they?
The Olympian was born in New York,
Okay.
and the uncle was born in New York, and he'd obviously
Migrated over.
been in Chicago in 1903.
Oh, here's an interesting name again. David brought this up during the last hangout.
Go, go, go.
Damn family, eh?
Language. I mean.
Okay, Captain America.
Yeah. Some of those records, I love them. They have so much information.
For sure.
Great.
Yeah, Emma. My region is like, wow, these really good records. Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Vermont especially. Oh God, Vermont has like 1 million records for everything. They will tell you how big your ancestors' shoes were in Vermont. That's how many records they have.
Wow.
Yes. And it's not even on their World War I records or anything like that. They'll just flat out tell you, yeah, you wore size 16.
Can we categorize people by shoe size? Inquiry minds want to know.
Someone has probably tried.
Probably.
Probably, yes.
And then it got shot down immediately.
Oh, yeah.
Probably.
Oh, wow. Someone found a Stepford community in Lewiston, Maine. That does
Like
not
Stepford
surprise
Wives?
me.
Wow.
Why doesn't that surprise me? Oh, yeah, because I'm in New England.
Isn't all the scary stuff in Maine anyway? Like Stephen King writes about Maine all the time.
Right.
Yeah.
Wasn't Angela Lansbury writing about Maine too?
Oh, there's a reason why all the Stephen King novels take place in Maine. Let's just leave that.
Don't move to Maine. You might die. No offense to the Mainers here.
Yeah,
Press that like
everybody.
button, everybody.
There might be clowns in sewers and things like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
inquiring minds want to know what kind of dog Molly is.
Molly, she is a terrier schnauzer poodle mix. Best as we can figure.
Does that have hyphens in it?
Yes.
Stephen King's dog is named
Oh, my
Molly.
God.
Awesome.
Oh my goodness.
Love it.
Are we getting a little rubby? It's the last, 12
It's
hours?
it's about that time.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Schnoodle.
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 She's a schnoodler.
These are the jokes I'm here for.
Well, it's like how all the people were calling the kids Daenerys or Khaleesi and that sort of stuff. And then in the Games of Thrones, it's sort of, no, that probably wasn't a good idea.
Gotta wonder what name Margaret's been typing over and over again.
Yeah. On one of the channels I saw, the surname was Last, and she was talking about which one to use, because some records the name was Last Harris, the last name was Last Harris, and some the last name was Harris, and so just reading through that was just like,
who's on third?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, crazy names.
Yeah.
But those last names that are like that are actually great, because it's a lot better than Jones or Smith, or especially if you got a James Smith or something.
John Smith.
Yeah, if you're gonna have a common name, you got to have a uncommon first name,
First
right?
name.
That should be like the rule.
Yeah.
We'll look to see if we have a surname called last name. I'm not actually doing the search. No, I am. Oh no, it actually exists.
Oh no!
There are actually 10 of these. 12 last names where last name is put in as a surname.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm surprised there's only 12.
But at least then there's a Shakira last name and a Rael last name, so those are unique first names, right? Oh, am I want to get in there? Oh no, there's actually a person named first name, last name. That is their actual last name 43. They're a contributor. Oh my gosh. Okay. That's something to look at in the future, right? I'm not going to shame the people who created them a long time ago, but I don't think those exist as people, honestly.
It looks like the unknowns cleaned up about 5,000 of those weird variations of unknowns last year. So
You work on a couple of my unknowns? I have a couple. So I'll lead you right to them. You can help me out with them.
I don't believe that. I cannot believe that.
Yeah.
Type in surname.
Jinx is doing Jones from Ireland.
Good luck.
Yeah,
I was just thinking that.
Oh,
I just found a person named fake surname. First name fake, last name surname.
We live on 123 Fake Street.
I'm gonna guess it's a test.
yeah, it's probably maybe a test profile or something. Maybe, I don't know.
It doesn't have a WikiTree attached to it. We can talk afterwards about these. when we're not thawing, how about that? We'll just do it on a different weekend.
What's next? Are people having?
Someone found a real John Doe. Wow. Kay and I found a real John Doe. That's wow.
Mixed nuts.
Nuts.
Nice.
Kind of like this bunch right here.
Exactly. That's exactly what we are.
Aowen, would you say you're nuts for us?
I'm nuts for you guys.
Chestnuts? Oh, crazy. Crazy days. But it's been a lot of fun. I can't believe, how much we've accomplished this weekend. It's just amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
So I saw that Alesh was in the chat earlier at the beginning, near the beginning. Here he is. I wonder if he's going to share any numbers, or he might have already headed. I think it's his.
I don't know.
Nighttime?
To share right now. That doesn't because I know people have been tracking for their team, and that's fine. More great. I think that's great. But I've just seen people be discouraged when they hear about other teams.
Yeah.
Which is why we did the no scoring partly this time. So
yeah.
So I do have them. I'm not sure.
I just like to know how many people are contributing, participating in the challenge, this part of the challenge.
I don't know because he has it by team and then by Olympian.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah. So I don't have the full.
I think we had 2 18 on one and 2 19 on the other challenges. So that's really cool.
Oh no!
There's been every Olympian but one has had at least something done.
Nice.
He says one Olympian still has no new connections.
Yep.
Oh dear.
Well,
maybe it's a brick wall and a half.
Yeah, you got to wonder where that one is. And
I think
talk about it.
Is it the quacks? It might be the quacks.
No, that's got about 8.
Oh, nice.
Oh, it's an Australia one.
Australian?
Australia.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
He's provided.
He's provided it.
I love it, Kate. Kate says that just makes her want to work on that Olympian. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
There is the link right there in the chat.
Yep.
We can't talk about it. They can talk about it amongst themselves, right?
Yeah.
Boy, this is so weird. I don't like withholding information.
It'll be a nice surprise at the tomorrow.
That one was born in
They better show
1960,
up
so
early.
it's like no chance of getting it in Australian records.
There's a bug on my desk.
It's that time of year. If you have windows open, you'll have bugs.
No, they're just in here. I think they're coming up pretty far.
All right. How are we doing for collecting responses?
We've got. Let me pull myself out of this little Olympian rabbit hole. 48 so far.
Oh, nice. So we have 72 people watching. Go ahead and type that phrase into the chat for a chance to win a mug or a t-shirt.
Hi, guys. You know you're out there. You can see you typing. You see
You're getting hung
everything.
up on Scotland and Norway, Alice is reporting.
And does anybody have any questions?
Yeah. Open the floor up to any questions. Questions, answers, comments.
Oh, yeah. Kay has a good suggestion about waiting until after the Monday suggestions reports go through and make sure any errors can get fixed before you orphan any profiles you created.
Question about your horse, AON.
Who's sitting on the horse? That's my grandma.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's my dad's mom. Like one of my favorite humans ever. But she grew up on a farm in Iowa, and that's her on a horse.
Nice.
Question: how awesome are we?
So freaking awesome!
Oh yeah, we put the awesome in awesome. I can't think on the fly like this, you know.
Oh no, now I'm gonna have that song stuck in my head.
Yeah.
Didn't he do that on one of the other cats?
I'm mildly competent right now.
Well, you know, I'm not gonna do this. I got the song in my head now. Thanks.
Any ideas of recipes for plum?
Plums?
Aw, that's cute.
Uh-huh.
Well, now I can't say awesome right now. It looks like awesome.
Well, we are an awesome bunch.
Yeah, Tomashevitz is all on food right now, so making me hungry.
Yeah.
What was he eating earlier? He said something about another type of food. Bacon. He said bacon earlier.
Bacon and ham. I'm hungry.
Bacon and plum. Are we making bacon jam?
Can Darren say something?
What do you want me to say? I'm enjoying myself.
I think they like your accent.
Yeah, I'm enjoying myself. I'm sort of not stuck on one team. I'm sort of going all over the place. I'm picking up on all the New Zealand Olympians and seeing how they're doing and giving tips to those teams. And yeah, it's real fun.
Amy stepped away for a second.
Right.
There she is.
My computer was dying.
You're being requested to talk, Amy.
They want to hear from you.
Oh, hi. I never say much. I'm quiet. But I like to answer questions, so.
Jen was saying how most of her stuff keeps coming from Ancestry. Well, that's got to be a bummer if it's like locked away, right?
Yeah.
I would just say, find alternative sources if they're not behind paywall, right?
Well, the thing is, if you put an Ancestry source on a profile, someone can look at that and then maybe later on try and find a family search source for that one. But if you don't have that original source, you're not going to know where to look for the free source, are you?
Yeah.
So, yeah, Ancestry is all good. But if you can do it free so everybody else can see it, a bit easier, do it.
I'm trying to find it, but I think Alice had mentioned earlier that they were having trouble with Scottish records. Scotland's People is a good source for that. It's a free site. If you want the images of the records, you'd have to pay for them, but the index results give you a lot of information. And Family Search has some, which is also a free account.
Private collection.
Very good.
Yeah.
But that's sort of the same as New Zealand and Australia. It's like you can search up indexes from first marriages places.
Sure, links.
But if you want to see the image or the certificate, you have to pay.
Yeah.
Whereas I've noticed, like when I've done some United States profiles, when I'm sourcing them, some of them have, like the certificates are on Family Search. So it's different around the world.
Yeah.
That's what's good about this sort of games, is that you're learning about all these sorts of different things.
Yeah, that's right.
And interacting with other people you wouldn't otherwise interact with.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Random themes for the win. Also, Sue adds that if there's a sharing link, anyone can see an Ancestry link. So that's helpful for those who are not part of Ancestry.
Yeah, so they can validate it for themselves.
Yeah. Sorcerer creates an Ancestry link. That's what they're saying.
Yep. Works great.
Should we find out who the winner is?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's
I
do
got
it.
my legendary drumsticks ready.
Okay, here it comes.
Wait,
We're not
still
here.
playing. Here we go.
Congratulations.
Pomp and circumstance.
And she's from the Heavenly Hemlocks.
She looks like she should be a heavenly hemlock.
Congratulations.
It makes me smile.
Yeah. That's great.
Yay,
All
Lorna.
right. Well, the next hangout is just a little over 3.5 hours from now. That'll be the midnight one with
The Midnight
Sandy
Madness.
and Kathy. And I think, Darren, are you going to be at that one?
Maybe.
I think
Maybe.
I'll be.
And Steven? And
I was planning on being at it, yeah.
awesome. They'll love to have you. The more the merrier.
Maybe I'll have something to show for it at that point.
That's okay. We just like having you join us anyway.
That's
Whatever
true.
you're able to do.
Got a good question from Jody.
Oh, okay. Great.
What time are the closing ceremonies?
It's the last midnight, Melanie. That doesn't sound creepy at all.
Last midnight of the rest of your life.
So tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. Eastern time to 8 a.m. Eastern time is the hour block that we have for the closing ceremonies. So
sorry, the 7
okay.
to 8 block is when we'll be finalizing and figuring out the scores.
Okay.
So the closing ceremonies will start at 8.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Which is
We'll be here
nine,
for that hour like we have been.
Right.
We won't do the actual closing ceremonies until 8.
Okay. Sounds
'Cause
good.
We'll need a little time to get all the
Tabulate.
tabulate, get the official numbers and stuff.
Yes, Emma, it is very early Pacific time in the U.S.
You're just going to have to stay awake, Emma.
Either stay awake or watch it after the fact.
There you go.
It'll be out there for you.
Yeah.
I don't think Emma sleeps. Anyway.
Well, it's midnight for me, so yeah, that's going to be interesting if I can stay awake for that long. Doing my last little bit of secret timing.
Sometime we're gonna have to start at like 8 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be
just so it's a reversal for
everybody else.
Tree Climber asking, so data entry ends at 7 Eastern?
That's correct.
Yes.
Yeah, 7 Eastern.
Okay, so that is 12 hours from now, a little bit less than 12 hours.
Yep.
That means I might get a few more in the morning. Yay.
Yay!
All right. Well, I think we're...
Okay.
Are we done?
Everybody.
We're done.
All right. We'll see y'all later. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.